Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
The top team, and it stinks to say it because you don't see anybody doing their job. I do believe the changes coming at the end of this season in Las Vegas might come. Cleveland has always started to be...
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air on second down. Gets it out fast. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
At least 6 games in every season that he's been a head coach in the pros or college. So he does not expect, to be 2-10 at this point this season. I feel like we can cheers again one more time. Get a cup of hot tea with one team.
You got some creamery over there. I agree with you. Boy, I've been missing out on Wednesdays. NBA Today is coming up next. They'll have the very latest information and reaction to the Clippers and Chris Paul parting ways and what could be next for season.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense.
Sometimes my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis.
On the option. He'll toss it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
100% plaque-free. Skyrism is just 4 doses a year and for 2 starter doses.
Don't use allergic, serious allergic reactions, increased infections.
Quarterback may change this route.
Before treatment, get checked for infections in TB.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun. Give on the inside. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
So the Georgia State Panthers offense will go to work for the first time today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got the first himself. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Gets the first himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He makes a grab. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. To say this has been a slow start as they've been... And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting the quarterback.
Well, the sources tell me that Giannis Antetokounmpo and his agent Alex Saratas.
And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
About the realities of whether his future is best staying in Milwaukee.
He's got it down the middle. And a good job in...
My understanding is a resolution to this, to whether this could lead to a trade request, is expected in the coming weeks. So there's a timeline there. As you said, 9-13 overall. They just lost a 16-point lead to the Washington.
Where they stop it after just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short in the 1st. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
He was sold potentially on a championship vision by
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They'll go back to work on offense.
Okay, so the writing is on the wall.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete on the right side. On the move at the 30. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. That's a fly. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet. This offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Still running at the 40. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. It's complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he added the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.
Always been available this season. He's had some knick-knack injuries, Brian, in that this was the situation over the summer. They got off to a hot start. I'm curious, though, bringing back Sean Saranya here, what happened that made Giannis say, okay, I want to start the season and stay in Milwaukee, and what's changing now?
essentially, there were failed trade talks in August. There was a multi-week exclusive negotiating window for the New York Knicks, as it was described to me, on a potential Giannis Antetokounmpo trade. They were aware, the Bucks were aware, and the parties that needed to know were aware that Giannis Antetokounmpo, there was a team outside of Milwaukee, he wanted to play for the Knicks. No deal happened, and John Morris, the Bucks general manager, who has creatively made time and time again, 2 holidays in 2020, Damian Lillard in 2023, then the Miles Turner acquisition, he has creatively found ways to maneuver and make this team better. He's done it again, and Doc Rivers did so, Giannis Antetokounmpo and ownership on a championship contending team. And the result, this is a results-based business, a results-based situation. Giannis Antetokounmpo has made it clear he wants winning, and so the results have spoken for themselves. And if they keep trending this way, this is just the start for even more hard conversations to come. And also, like I keep saying, the inevitable writing on the wall, as one source told me today.
I think that you point out an important characteristic. Giannis, all of us know him as a winner. That has been a driving force for him since he came into the NBA. But he is the third longest player to sit with any current franchise, trailing only Steph Curry and Draymond Green. He's been with the Milwaukee Bucks since 2013, 2014. And so what you don't expect is the Milwaukee Bucks to move on from a player like this in a market like Milwaukee easily. So, Brian, what do you expect the next several weeks or even months to look like as we march toward the February 15th?
Yeah, so at this point, we come down to whether Giannis instructs the Bucks to re-engage the Knicks or not.
Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started.
The thing is, the Knicks were not in the best position to trade for Giannis.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. To the air, it's Little. Scrambling away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
When the quarterback leaves the pocket, I have to know that. You can tell the defense did. They did a great job skewing towards him, moving towards where he's scrambling. Now I can be in the passing lanes. Great job by the defense understanding.
That may not happen, but I'm sure they're trying to find ways to keep Giannis in-house.
Hands it off. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal. And
breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Play number 9 on this drive. Lost a throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They could have...
On his back. He's one of the heaviest isolation scorers in the NBA, which means he's always hunting switches.
A little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield. It's Little. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Tight end now in motion. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Georgia State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Slithers into space. Turning it on. Lowers those pads. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers. Extra point here will tie the game. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabs it inside the 10. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. Might be changing the route. He's looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Quick strike complete. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that player.
Complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
Which game is this?
What you mean? To do is this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback making checks. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The second game.
No.
From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down, still moving.
Oh, get out of the way, bro.
Bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Ooh, the regular white and blacks. Okay.
3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up
Black Rob
plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The option look.
Shit.
Running into the open space. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. He fires one deep over the middle.
Damn, I was trying to come back and fight for it.
Trying to get a chunk play on that one. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. On first down from the 13-yard line. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Skips away from pressure. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And it'll be incomplete.
Oh!
Trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. It's as if we haven't.
Some moves you make, roster moves you make, just like you have great intentions, and some work and some don't, and I own that. And this one just didn't work.
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. At the 45 on his way. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He's got him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
I don't think that there was good expectations set from the beginning.
The give to the back. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm a bit confused. More than a bit. I just don't understand. You couldn't have a conversation. Like, everybody knows who Chris Paul is. He's one of the most decorated, one of the best point guards in the history of our game. And you send him home like he's a child. It's just kind of crazy. You knew who he was. You knew how he acted.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Just like I said, treating this way is very bad on the football.
Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Quick release on the RPO. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Good job, bro.
Brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative.
Yes, sir.
Find ways to
None of that. Kick that field goal, hoe ass nigga.
So dynamic.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
He has a good leadership style, but it's not the leadership style that we right now. But if anybody knows his leadership style is the Clippers. So I really feel for him.
Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short.
No, sir. No, sir. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he thought shit was sweet. Thought shit was sweet. They and lay that boom on you, ain't it? Then.
So the next question is, what happens now?
Straight down the line, Al.
A little bit here, Malik, and here's why.
Hmm.
Paul signed a contract.
Come and get some of that from the free safety spot.
December 15th, so we're still 12 days from that. He can't be waived because if the Clippers waive him, they can't sign a 14th player because they are not enough below the first apron here. So you have to have 14 players on your roster. He can certainly entertain a buyout, but if you're going to do the buyout route, who out there has a roster spot? Malika, there's 10 teams that have an open roster spot, and guess what? 9 of them are either in a luxury tax or impacted by this first or separate apron, including the Los Angeles Lakers, the Houston Rockets, and the New York Knicks here. So I would expect this thing to drag on a little bit.
His name's supposed to be changed to Vanderbilt.
And let this be a good lesson to all young running backs out there. You just have to know when the play is over. This isn't high school football anymore. You're not going to be able to make every single guy miss, spin out of every tackle, reverse the field, and go score a touchdown. That doesn't happen at this level. Just get what you can get down, and play the next play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Motion from the wide receiver.
Dive into 4 delicious treasures while you still can. Hey, we're not hiding up about it. The SpongeBob movie, only in theaters, December 19th.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Oh, my goodness.
And I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He wants to change this route.
Step inside the game you love. The NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening. And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Follow the latest schedule, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. That one comes out hot down the right side. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe
He caught it and it's holding. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's see what this one's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Holds it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
You know what's been on my mind? Gun injuries and gun suicides are going up among teens. If a kid is angry or keeping to themselves, make sure they don't have...
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Quick release by the QB. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
This is 12 years he spent there.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Using his legs, it's Montgomery. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. It's these little moments like that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Then back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. They'll try to run for it. He's past the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Still running at the 35. That'll be enough.
Boy, y'all was out there getting your ass toe up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
When he doesn't play, they are 500 when he does play. That is, you do not. What else do you need to see? He does not have a championship roster right now. So what will really be incumbent here is 2 Giannis decisions. One, does he go forward and finally pull the lever and say, trade me? Because he's danced around it for quite some time now. And 2, when he does that, will there be a 1 team on the list like there was in the summer, or will there be multiple teams?
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. There's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Player of the year conversation. And then I started looking up the numbers. He's the best.
After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
They'll try to run it in. And he steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. To the air. It's Mendoza. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Makes the grab, and he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the third down pass.
Team out there that's interested in Zion Williamson, there's really not much risk about going about trading for him if you do not have to give up something of significance here. So,
oh my God, that's wide open spaces, boy.
If you are one of those teams out there, as I said, where you're not sacrificing significant players on your own roster.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. I mean, I really thought this was Zion here.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
He's got great speed, really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his...
Get down, little bro. First down.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires into the end zone.
You gotta make a better play.
First half turnover can swing momentum. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game, running the ball, just thinks every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot, because it looked to me like he had a guy open downfield.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Woo, toe his ass up and he's holding.
Deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Making side adjustments here.
Or if you're going to place in Mexico City, you can also get a taco tasting with a food.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Really?
Falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here.
Yeah, how about that? How about that, big man?
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime. They've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Stumbled to the ground. And the Panthers want to move quickly. Quarterback on the keeper. Still on his feet at the 35. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Off the boot, looking for his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Mendoza.
Be on the way, nigga.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
There he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Shot quality first. Save money and save the offense. That's an open.
Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. They'll try the run.
Dang.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Follow the blocking. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Little. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Sure, Chris Paul went back at them because everything I've been told.
Second down, he'll throw it. Spits it out to the back.
Wow.
He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Just keep swinging it. This time on target.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense. And their team...
Ooh, yeah, you lucky he ain't scoring your ass, really. You mad, but you lucky he's good.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run.
Did you not live with Chris Paul for years? Did you not know this is a guy who's going to call it as he sees it?
Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Who's cool, Bond?
He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing. They're trailing by 28 to UCLA. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To throw, it's Mendoza. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The RPO, it's complete. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
So this vision for this entire team, with the way they were going to have these veterans on this team and the way they were going to...
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
By the way, if you're looking at the story around the clock, this is actually very clear. No one is blaming Chris for underperforming. I accept the responsibility for the record.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And as he throws, and they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Wow. Big man win. Is this Arians again?
The Milwaukee Bucks going over that 27.
It is. That boy. Oh, it's Fat Albert.
DraftKings Sportsbook is now live. The show we stake. New customers can bet $5.
And he was about to run him down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is now back down to 9.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw, it's Little. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Getting deep in the third quarter here. Clock stopped with 1.5 minutes to go.
I was born with wings, but psoriasis swooped in to clip them. Now
wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Breaks into the open. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out.
Ask your dermatologist about good size. Jack Daniels starts here from Cave Spring.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Made by those who pour everything into their craft. And that's what makes Jack.
Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Oh, how did he get hurt?
They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. They're going to run it to the right. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll move the tight end. They're going to run it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was paying.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Back to pass, it's Little. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. An 84-yard drive there, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Good morning. What's up in here? What's wrong? What's wrong? What? You look cozy. You look cozy. Why I got this? What? Fresh milk?
Bruh, finish the game or now.
What's that?
My goodness.
Wait. Yeah, dang. Man, go. I didn't know what she was talking about. Yeah, yo, at the game, the brother running a 360 machine. Do you have his info? Yeah. Oh, I saw this after I left the house. I'll be back around. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, I got a package.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Quick spin on the run. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Playing the game, took a break. I actually completed a bunch of shit. And now I'm taking a break.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
What you doing?
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Under fire. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The give on the counter. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Here on third down for this offense. He leaves it with his back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Little. Under fire. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. He's in for the touchdown. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning snap in the shotgun. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the 2-point conversion.
Beware.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a like that. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
All right, I'm back in. Hello. What I missed? What they say? What they saying?
He spun that wheel.
He didn't make it.
By challenging the call,
he didn't make
it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Back to pass, it's Mendoza.
Pick, let's go to the crib too.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10.
Coco, beware. Run to the camera.
Closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws, and he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Makes the grab down the middle. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Georgia State takes... ready to send out the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense wants to bring the heat. Works the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40.
In order to right this ship, the good thing is they've won more than you would suspect based on how the offense
wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Going to the running game. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out.
Goes to sack fumble. What did the quarterback do? Aaron held it. Yeah. He took a big hit, and then he got hurt.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check in 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try the left side. Fights off a defender. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Little. Here comes the heat. Slings it downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
There's not a quarterback in college football
I'm on the college game right now.
With that much time to throw the football. And I think, Reese, I think I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next room, and he doesn't sound happy. No words that we could use on this broadcast.
Getting you ready for week 14 in the NFL. The rules of value.
You rule number 10? I mix and match my way.
Damn.
Here's 7 tasty items. You're going to get 2 for 5 or 3 for 7.
That's all up to me. The $5 deal or $7 trio. The Burger King Classic for fan favorites. Choose your deal.
Think of all the places that could expose you to identity theft. If
What's that with
something happens, LifeLock provides a U.S.-based restoration specialist to fix it start to finish. Guaranteed or your money back.
Why is he
Don't face identity theft alone. Join LifeLock today.
The most important thing in life is trust. So trust me when I say that out-of-warranty vehicle you're driving could cost you some serious money when it breaks down. That's why you need to call CarShield now. They're America's most trusted auto protection company and have helped drivers save over $1 billion on car repairs. That's why I choose CarShield.
Oh, I should have just caught it.
Trust that.
Call CarShield for coverage and up to 5,000 parts and get a price lock guarantee on your low monthly rate.
Trust. If the older your vehicle gets, the more likely it'll break down, leaving you stuck with the bill. And with CarShield, they don't stop at just saving money on car repairs. Their plans come with so many money-saving benefits.
Break that tackle. I'm just playing Georgia State in the regular game.
I trust CarShield.
Quad strain.
Call right now before your car, truck, or SUV decides to break down. Tell them I see.
Call CarShield now for your free quote and to lock in your rate with their price lock guarantee. Call now. Call 800-325-7269.
Lasagna?
Lasagna.
As in... lasagna?
Good hands, weird ass nigga. Fuck.
60% of cats are overweight. Feed them Heinz healthy weight.
You're home at your happy place until you come back to bad odors. Use Febreze Plug-In. It has a microchip that alternates between 2 scents to fight odors and provides freshness for up to 50 days. Try Febreze Plug.
My name is Whitney Allen. I'm a widow. My husband Ryan died. Never thought I'd have to use life insurance with Seacoast. It is so fast and easy. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage.
Catch that ball, 20.
I don't know what they're thinking, but right now, every Domino's pizza is half off online. Every single pizza. Like what? I'm not gonna overthink.
Oh, I was gonna pick that off.
Tired of struggling with impossible messes in your tub and shower? Some cleaning sprays can be ineffective. Switch to Mr. Clean Foaming Bath Magic Eraser. Simply add water to effortlessly cut through 100% of soap, scum, and grime. And use Mr. Clean Extra Durable throughout your home. In the kitchen for burnt-on food, and on walls to remove scuffs and marks. It even erases 3 times more permanent marker per swipe. Switch to Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Brain power helping you buy better.
When your phone plan's as good as Visible, you've got to tell your people.
My big running back. Yeah. He been waiting his whole life for that.
Unlimited data and hotspot, all on Verizon, America's best 5G network, for just $25 a month. It's the ultimate wireless hack for those in the know. A top-tier network at a budget-friendly cost. Now, for a limited time, get Visible for $19 a month for 26 months. Visible. Live in the know.
Give the Omaha Steaks favorite gift package that includes bacon-wrapped filet mignon, chicken, burgers, franks, sides, and desserts for just $89.99. That's 65% off. Order now to get 4 free burgers. Visit omahasteaks.com/TV.
So congested. Just Sinex? Breathe. What? Wow. Sinex? Breathe.
Every play, every day, every season, nobody brings you closer to the action than ESPN.
Now we're teaming up with DraftKings to create the ultimate destination for fans.
Let's go.
And bet responsibly. ESPN and DraftKings, the future of fandom starts now.
This is the payoff. 12 teams, 1 epic finish.
Let's go. Got a turnover. Scoop and score. I need that for morale and all that. Oh, he missed it.
Kick off your Week 14 NFL Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern with the Countdown Crew on ESPN and the ESPN app. They have all the early breaking stories, injury updates. Adam Schefter has you covered for everything. Previews of each game right up until kickoff. It's a great slate this week. Definitely want to tune in. New on NFL Live, Adam Schefter told us at the top of the show about Deshaun Watson returning to practice today. Here's more from Kevin Stefanski.
He's been working so hard, rehabbing, so finally to get out there on the practice field with his teammates, go through individual, I think is really great for him. I think having Deshaun out there will be great for Shador. I think it's great for Dylan. Bailey obviously is a guy that provides great value to us. So just having all those guys on the field, I think is beneficial.
Thought he was going to take another question. All right, Hawk. Shador Sanders has been starting for Cleveland the last 2 weeks. What does this mean, though, for the Browns QB room?
Yeah, all this means is the reason why it's helpful to these guys is because he becomes the information source. In the meeting room, on the field, seeing the way a professional does it. Say what you want about how he's played in Cleveland. He's the only quarterback on this roster with double-digit starts in his career. So for a bunch of young guys who are trying to figure it out while they're trying to compete, while the organization is trying to find answers for the future, he becomes the source for them to ask questions, to see things, and hopefully make it a little easier as they go into Sunday.
It's interesting to keep an eye on certain.
Oh, y'all, what's up?
The Jags tied atop the AFC South with the Colts, who they face this week. Here's Trevor Lawrence on how he handles have thrown at him this year.
We do a really good job game planning. You know, different defenses, they have certain things they like to do in the red zone. And, you know, it's all, you never know exactly what you're going to get. You have a pretty good idea for the most part. You know, teams have what they want to do and what they do well. And I think now a lot of teams are playing a lot more shell in the red zone. It's just how it's gone. You know, trying to stop the pass. And I think there's some opportunities to run the ball. And, you know, when we've had our opportunities to do that, we've done a good job of that too.
Push the ball down the field, make plays.
Dan, we wondered about Trevor's development with Liam Cohen. How have you seen him develop this season?
Well,
Get him out
but
here.
I think the big growth is he's much more willing and capable to throw the ball in the middle of the field. This is a dagger concept. The shallow in the middle of the field distracts the corner. I love the timing. That's one of the things that we talked about with Trevor this season is that urgency and anticipation of the ball in his hands. And they're getting to it multiple ways. Last time it was a shallow from the opposite side. This side it's just three receivers stacked there, and it's a high-low read for the quarterback. If that linebacker drifts back, it's a dump down. If he stays closer to that tight end, ball goes over the top. Once again, outstanding anticipation.
Man, that ball got to be up.
The go-to guys in these situations. This is the red zone that Trevor's talking about. This is scissors, where the post usually goes first and the corner second. This time the corner goes first to attract the safety in corner, and there goes the post behind by Brenton Strange and the touchdown. Trevor Lawrence seems to be great throwing the ball to runner out routes. He's much more comfortable throwing those in-breakers this season.
We'll see how that continues to develop. Thanks to Dan. It's time for today's Futures Spotlight, presented on DraftKings Sportsbook. And on Wednesday, we usually bring you Rookie Watch with Field highlighting some of the best rookie performances of the week. This week, we're taking a look at the odds.
One down.
Rookie of the year, Panthers wideout. Tenorella McMillan, the favorite, is plus 115. McMillan, a big play threat, averaging 14.5 yards per reception. He's all rookie with 826 receiving yards. And Phil, McMillan was a big part of the Panthers' upset win over the Rams on Sunday. What have you seen from him?
Well, he's now 8th in receiving yards, Laura, and keep in mind these awards do tend to factor in counting stats.
Hey, you got two.
Case here for Tenorella McMillan. Has been kind of an up and down season for him. It's been the entire offensive rookie class. Think about recent offensive rookie of the year winners we've had. They've included the likes of Jaden Daniels and Jamar Chase, who, by the way, is a rookie at nearly 1,500 receiving yards. McMillan's on pace for just under 1,100. But we have seen some of that vertical chemistry built between McMillan and Bryce Young. If ever there was a year to look at some of the players beyond the first four, they all have plus money, by the way. Like by this time last year, Jaden Daniels might have been minus money to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. This field is wide open. Somebody still has a chance to break through in the final 5 weeks of the season.
Yeah, they cannot sing Tenorella McMillan's praises enough there in Carolina. His commitment to the game and what he's brought to this offense. Still a rookie, but you see that promise there for sure. All right, Silicon, this Bears team is surging under Ben Johnson, but can they slow down Jordan Love and the Packers offense field? Has Chicago's recipe for success? That's coming your way next on NFL Live. Missouri viewers, DraftKings Sportsbook is now live in the Show Me State. And new customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the app and use promo code NFL Live when you sign up. More after this. We'll be right back on ESPN.
What are you doing here? I'm always here.
It's almost like playing against yourself, right?
You're here for that handsome lanky man club meeting. No, I'm shooting a consumer cellular commercial. You know, we should get you signed up. Oh, not too young? We got deals for people over 50. That's you. Same reliable coverage. That sounds great. Sign me up. But I want in for that handsome lanky man club. I'm handsome. I'm lanky. See how we can cut your bills. And right now, get your second month free. Call Consumer Cellular. Make it happen, Teddy.
Lasagna?
Lasagna.
As in... lasagna?
60% of cats are overweight. Feed them Heinz Healthy Weight.
Aha! I knew it! You are stealing my Jersey Mike's cake. Danny, is just because
because Jersey Mike's is an official sponsor of the NFL. I'm not taking your gig.
Now you're taking my look.
This is how I dress.
My glasses. I've been looking for those.
I wear glasses. I have astigmatism.
How'd you guess? Stigmatism.
Ready for your own steady leg.
I gotta go.
This ain't over, Manning.
Make Jersey Mike's a game day thing.
Jersey Mike's, a simple fun.
This is a keepsake frame. This is actually a photo from my wedding. I'm Adam Weiss, founder and CEO of Keepsake, the mobile app that makes it easy to have your photos printed, framed, and shipped to your doorstep. You just choose a photo that you love, you can preview it in over 100 frames, and in a couple of days, you're going to receive your photo in a beautiful handmade frame. So if you've got a special photo on your phone, install the free Keepsake app. We would love a chance to frame it for you.
Meet my dad. National University supports all his aims with flexible online courses. He can be a student and catch bad guys on the internet and teach me how to hit a curveball and serve his country. He's an ander. National University supporting all your ands.
Worried about your brain health? Cerefolin Brain Wellness has a dual-action formula that slows cognitive decline while improving memory, focus, and concentration. Neurologists recommended it. Cerefolin Brain Wellness.
Ladies and gentlemen, our departure has been delayed.
Yes.
Why are you so happy?
Watching the game.
Seriously?
Yeah, with NFL Plus.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus.
Unfortunately, our flight has been delayed another hour.
NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
The Chargers host the defending champion Eagles this week on Monday Night Football.
You're probably wondering why we're monsters.
The thought did cross my mind.
It's because while Joe and Troy are on the call for the Human World game, we'll be calling the Monster World game.
Live inside the new Cheer Floor Stadium at Monsters Inc.
The third annual Monsters Monday Football kicks off Monday at 8 Eastern from Monstropolis and Monday Night Football from LA.
Why is my tie so short?
Your tie? Look at mine.
Ooh, stuffed up again?
So congested.
You need Sinex from Vicks.
Just Sinex? Breathe.
What is wow?
Sinex? Breathe.
How's that flu?
I've got this. I don't got this.
You need Dayquil Intense Flu.
Power through your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. You do got this. Dayquil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching fever, power through your flu medicine.
We have a serious problem in this country. There is no adult on this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
Ooh, stuffed up again?
So congested.
You need Sinex from Vicks.
Just Sinex? Breathe.
What is wow?
Sinex? Breathe.
Welcome back to NFL Live. You know, I'm old enough to remember when fans wondered if the Dallas Cowboys backed into hiring head coach Brian Schottenheimer and whether or not this offense and Dak Prescott would regress under his guidance. Well, to answer that question, Dan is going to show you a touchdown pass to CeeDee Lamb from the perspective of Dak Prescott, thanks to the NFL's NGS stats and the Status Pro Visualizer, which allows the recreation of the play exactly as it happens in the game. Dan, cook.
Since the Cowboys have acquired George Pickens, their favorite formation is getting to what we call 3-by-1, meaning they take 3 people and they go 1, 2, 3 on one side of the field, and more often than not, CeeDee Lamb, their all-pro wide receiver, is part of that, and then they have George Pickens by himself backside. So let's go become Dak Prescott. So what they're doing, the Cowboys are, they're drawing and laying down the middle of the field, and they're saying, okay, we're going to put George Pickens by himself. We're going to give George one-on-one routes. Hey, George, you can run a go route. Sometimes it's an out route, or their favorite route is a slant route. And if you're the quarterback, your eyes are always starting on that boundary safety and then confirming with the field safety. What do I mean by that? Okay, if I'm a quarterback, this boundary safety, for me to think it's a true one-on-one, this boundary safety has to get to the middle of the field, meaning really get inside his hash as the ball gets field and see what that safety does. Ball gets snapped. Am I getting one-on-one backside with George Pickens? No, I'm not. See how this safety just kind of drifts? He does not get to the middle of the field. That means that's going to be that two-on-one coverage backside. Don't love the matchup. Okay, so how do we take advantage of that? Let's go show what the Cowboys love to do. The Cowboys love to take and create their two-on-one front side. They'll take somebody, this time the tight end, George Ferguson, and push him vertical. Or Jake Ferguson. Now, what does it mean to be Jake Ferguson? You've got two jobs on this. Number one, I need you to push vertically with speed. Okay, why? I want you to beat this linebacker if he stays low. I want you to beat that linebacker with speed over the top and expect the football from the quarterback, okay? The second thing is, you pushing speed vertically at this safety attracts his attention for another two-on-one opportunity outside to a player like CeeDee Lamb. Push vertical with speed, and what's that safety do? Now let's go beat Dak Prescott again, okay? Dak, the thing for you is, as Jake Ferguson pushes vertical, and you are the quarterback seeing the speed push vertical here, what is that safety? Let's be Dak. What does that safety do, okay? When you're the quarterback, and this safety, he's got one or two options. If he goes wide, I'm going to take a shot with Ferguson on that tight end on a seam ball. Let's say this safety, because Ferguson's doing a good job of pushing vertical feet, he hangs inside. Well, how do you take advantage of that? I talked about a two-on-one with Jake Ferguson pushing speed-wise. But we're also going to take our receiver out here, CeeDee Lamb, and push vertical. Now, what does that look like for CeeDee Lamb? Let's go back, okay? CeeDee Lamb, I want you to push with speed. I'm going to start your feet at about 5 or 6 yards, and then I want you to go to the back pylon. And McDuffie's in the corner, right? So you have to sell if you're CeeDee Lamb. I'm going to stop my feet right now. When I stop my feet, the next thing I'm going to do is, what does McDuffie do? Does he throttle down? He does, okay? Now I want to see backside to that safety. If that safety's tucked inside, I fully expect as I get past McDuffie for Dak Prescott to be throwing me the